This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone. Very good morning to all. I think good evening also, right? So in last sessions, what we discussed, nothing but just I have given a small demo to you. What exactly you guys are learning, what you guys are going to become. I mean, what is the difference between web development and web designing? This is what we seen in the early sessions. Now it's time to start our subject, guys. Generally, I told you our UI course is a combination of all these things: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? This is after we have something called JSON, we have something called Ajax, jQuery, and React or Angular. At the end of it, you can choose anyone, Angular or React. That is of your choice completely. So up to here, for everybody, technologies are common, right? You know, one thing, you may be a back-end developer or you may be a front-end developer. Everybody should know at least these three concepts. Whatever it may be, you may be a back-end, I may be a front-end. At the end, we are going to create a web application. We know web application will be created with the help of HTML. If there is no HTML, there is no website, simply says. So that's the reason every web developer should know these two things. And maybe when your experience is growing and you should know all the technologies as well, but it's a part of complete our UI technologies course. So after completing the first six technologies, you can learn either React, either Angular, either Next.js, either Vue.js. A lot of JSs are there. You can learn anyone, either you can learn Node also, whatever the JS you are interested. But for every JS framework, whatever the frameworks and library I am mentioning here, even this JavaScript and this JSON, jQuery and everything, whatever the technologies we seen here, everything, if you want to understand, you should know JavaScript very well. I want to say, what is the importance you guys are giving to learn UI technologies? I think you are very much interested to learn the UI, right? In an entire UI course, you need to concentrate on JavaScript highly. Your importance you are giving for you are giving an importance to learn this course, right? The same importance is required to learn JavaScript. That much important the JavaScript. You may not understand right now what is the importance of JavaScript. You can wait for some time. You will understand what exactly JavaScript is. You or else you can ask the people who are already working in real time. You can just ask them. They will tell you the importance of JavaScript. Seriously, guys, that much important the JavaScript is. Because I'm working on JavaScript, guys, here. Seriously, my projects almost all 4.5 years onwards, I'm working on JavaScript completely. My projects are in JavaScript. But actually, I joined the company as a PHP developer in my current company 4 years back. But I didn't work on PHP as of now today. I'm working completely JavaScript, Angular, and React projects. I'm working completely. Yeah, that much. Why? See, actually, I'm a PHP developer, but why they given React.js or JavaScript to me? Remember, every developer knows JavaScript. If you know JavaScript, you can work on any technology which I mentioned here, because JavaScript is the father of all these technologies. There are a lot of JS frameworks are there. I'm not mentioning all the JSs here. A lot of JSs are there. Every JS will be the part of your is the father of JavaScript. I mean, everything is the children's of JavaScript only. Go.js, you may heard about Backbone.js, like this Backbone.js, D3.js, like this. We may have a lot of JSs are there, guys. Polymer.js. So I don't know how many JSs are there. So for every JS, who is the father? JavaScript is the father. But there may be one more question for us. Sir, is it mandatory to learn all these technologies? Seriously, seriously, it is not required, guys. I too don't know all these technologies. I know React, I know Angular only. I don't know remaining all the technologies. Okay, it's not a mandatory thing. You have to learn one. I don't want to mention all these things. Don't worry. So if you can learn this skill set, right? This is enough, guys, to get the job quickly. I think you know the importance of UI technologies, and especially in UI technologies, you know the importance of Angular. That much. Sorry, the importance of React. That much important. It is a hot cake, simply says right now in the market. Okay, fine. So where we have to start? First, we will start with HTML, guys. We are having these technologies. JavaScript, we want to learn very deep. So that's the reason it may take 30 to 40 days, guys, in entire our duration. This is the one of the highly taking time course. After React will take again 30 days or 25, minimum 25 days will take React. 25 days to or 30 days, whatever it may be. Sometimes we can plan weekend sessions also to make the sessions very faster, right? We will do like this also, but remaining all are small concept, guys. They won't take much time. So they won't take much time, but remember, they may be small concept, but they are also very, very important. We cannot neglect them. The concepts are very, very important. Okay, right? Because once you see one more thing, when you went for an interview, if they asked you 10-15 questions, at least half of the questions will be on JavaScript. Maybe React.js, 2-3 questions. Maybe in jQuery, JSON, Ajax, maybe 1-2 questions. In HTML, CSS, maybe 2-3-4 questions. That's all. So you have to give much importance to learn JavaScript. Even whatever the session, whatever the concepts I'm teaching you, I will give you in-depth knowledge of JavaScript. Seriously. If you don't want, okay, see, my point is also one more thing I want to tell you. Not only me, whatever the sessions I'm teaching you, okay, you can get the subject from me also, no problem. You can try to some YouTube series also. Somebody maybe teach you, right? Definitely you can go there and you can find some very good ideas there on there also, guys. So please try to concentrate. See, subject in the sense, don't stick with me. You have to learn practically, I told you. So don't try to learn something theoretically. So we have to learn whatever the concept you guys are learning, that you should know how to implement that in real time as well, right? At the end of it, this is going to be help you a lot, I think. Okay, guys, let us come to the subject then. So first I'm going to talk about HTML. Can you tell me what is HTML? Right, don't say hypertext markup language. So what else you know? I'm asking you HTML. What is HTML? People generally in interviews, guys, we will see whenever I was in interview, we will ask this question commonly as a fresher. If anybody freshers came, immediately they will say hypertext markup language, sir. I'm not asking you the abbreviation, man. What is HTML exactly? I do know hypertext markup language, HTML abbreviation. I'm not asking you the abbreviation. Yeah. So do you have any idea what is HTML exactly and what is the purpose of HTML? So our definition should be completely different. Don't say a regular definition like others. So whatever you are delivering, that should be somewhat different, right? Everybody will say hypertext markup language. What is your different definition? This is we are expecting from you guys, right? So definitely I want to tell you one point. By using, I will start the definition like this. I want to tell you like this: by using HTML, we can create web page structure. Structure. I will say something like this. By using HTML, we can create a web page structure, or we can create web page layouts. I want to tell you one more thing. We can create web page layout, or layout in the sense on a structure, guys. For example, you want to construct a building. If you want to construct a building, definitely for building, 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 we need a plan. We need a just plan. It's they will draw the plan by using pen and paper on the pen, and by using pen or pencil they will draw something on the paper. Based on that plan, they have to construct the building. The plan is nothing but HTML, guys, the skeleton. So people will also call skeleton also, we can call like this also, a skeleton of your web page. It's all done and prepared by using HTML. What is HTML? HTML means this is, if you have any abbreviation, our favorite way. So this is hypertext markup language, you can tell them. But in interview, until unless they asked you what is HTML, what is abbreviation of HTML, then you can tell me. So otherwise, it is not the correct thing to tell us hypertext markup language. So by using HTML, we can create web page structure or web page layouts. This is exactly HTML. Simple thing, guys. To construct a building, we need bricks and pillars, right? In the same manner, to construct a website, we need HTML. So by using HTML, we can construct, I mean, I want to consider HTML is a bricks and pillars for creating a website. I think without bricks and pillars, we can construct anything, right? As a building or anything, any house, whatever you are constructing, you need bricks and pillars. In the same manner, HTML website also, right? HTML contain collection of tags. Now you can see what exactly HTML is having. HTML is a collection of tags. What is the meaning of collection of tag? What is the tag? I think you may have already an idea. So because you already maybe done your computers, maybe, right, you may have a little bit idea what is the tag. Okay, now you can see this is less than greater than symbol. So I'm going to write something called tag name, some content. This is the syntax of HTML. This is the closing tag. Exactly, you have to take something like this. So whatever the content you want to keep here, you can keep, right? So this is a proper, remember, in HTML, whenever you are opening a tag, it should open and it should close properly. That's, you have to keep it in mind. If you are not closing the tag properly, there may be a lot of problems will be occurred. So please be careful. Whatever you are implementing, that's very, very important. Okay, right. This is the tag name. So our element, so HTML is a collection of tags or are elements also. Some people will call them as elements also, guys. Whatever it may be, whatever, what is an element, what is a tag, both are same here. Don't get confused here. So a tag name, for example, you want to create a paragraph tag. This is a paragraph tag. Tag open, tag close, some content. Hello, how are you? I'm writing something called hello, how are you? Everything is going to be in a tag. Some content you want to display, definitely that should be inside a tag, guys. This is the name of the tag. And with the name of the tag, open, name of the tag, close. This is very, very important. Keep it in mind. If you open any tag in HTML, that should be closed properly. If we are if you're forgetting to close the tag, there may be lot of problems you may be faced. Seriously, I'm saying you, when we are working with the designs, actually what happened, you are designing an element, that design is applicable, the design is applying to some other elements, but what you are designing, you're designing some element, but the design is applying for some other elements. What is the reason? You know, you open your tag, you forget to close the tag, there may be a lot of problems will become. Whatever the styles you apply to an element, that is applying for some other elements. Why? Because we open a tag but we forget to close it. That's the reason. So it's very important. It is a basic funda to write tag open, tag close, right? Now the skeleton, the basic structure of HTML we want to see now. What is the basic structure of HTML? You know already, HTML is a collection of elements. Let us talk about this basic structure of the element. Now what is the basic structure of the element? Anybody? So the basic structure will be like this: HTML tag open, HTML tag close. Right, this is exactly HTML open, HTML close. Inside this HTML, we have header. Two main categories, guys, inside the HTML as a parent. So HTML tag contain two children elements, right? Two children elements. Now you can see what is this is. One is head section, one more is body section. These are the two things we are having here, body and head. This head section is having some of the tags. It is again grouped with some tags, and this body section also again group with some other tags. So this is exactly the basic skeleton of HTML. So now, and where we have to save the file. So you can save anywhere in your computer. The files will be work properly for you. Let me do one thing. I'm going to create one folder in my computer to save all of your files in one proper location so that they can be accessible quickly for you whenever you want. Okay, so let me go there. Let me create one file in my computer. I will share you all these files with a Google Drive link later. Okay, right. So whatever the files we are creating in the classroom, those I will share you. Right, let us go to my D drive, the Teja folder. I want to create 11 AM UI. Let me make this as a world. Okay, right. I'm creating one folder. So in this folder, I want to keep all of your class files. So this is going to be 8am UI. I'm going to create a folder like this. Okay, let me keep all the files of you inside the folder. Here we are going to discuss a lot of courses, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery. So for keeping all the HTML files, I'm creating one folder HTML here. You can take any way. So if when I'm working with CSS, I will create CSS folder because I don't want to mix all the files together. So if it is a HTML, all HTML files in one place. If it is a CSS, all the CSS files in one place. We can go like this. So we can organize the files like this. Okay. So inside this folder, I want to create my file. So okay, you have to write some code, right? To write the code, you need an editor. What is that editor we can use, guys? Here, you can use any of the editor of your flexibility. So sometimes I can use Visual Studio Code, or I'm using basic Notepad++ editor. There's a basic Notepad++ editor. It's very simple thing, guys. You can download this. Just you can go for Google, download Notepad++. I will share you the link if you want this. You can go, and this is the link. Just you can see download button. It will gets downloaded. I'm sharing you the link in the chat window. Just get the link, please. So to everyone, I think, yeah. So from here you can download this editor. It's a simple thing. Just 10 to 15 seconds is enough to install the editor once it is downloaded. Okay. Because why I will prefer this Notepad++ editor, sir? We may have very good advanced editors also, Visual Studio Code, and for Dreamweaver. So a lot of editors are there, but I want to learn the code properly. Because of this editor, everything we can write the code. But if we can go advanced editors, they will generate the code. I don't want to ask the editor to generate the code. I want to write the code myself. Everything from line 1 to line 1000, whatever it may be, I won't write the code. That's why I'm going for this editor. So initially we are in learning stage, so you have to practice everything, right? That's why I don't want to allow you any advanced editors. If you can use advanced editor, they will generate the code automatically. We don't want to write anything there. They will generate the code automatically, but we need to do something, guys. Here, that's the reason we are just going to use this basic Visual Studio Code editor. Otherwise you can go Visual Studio Code editor also, we can go for it. You can go for this also. This is also one of the best editor for designing. A Dreamweaver also, right? This is the link, guys. Here we have Windows, right? This is the link. Just I'm sharing you this also. Which one you are, you can go for it, no problem. Which editor you want to flexible, you can go for that editor, guys, no problem, right? 1 minute. Yeah. So these are the two editors. First, download the editors and install the editors. They won't take much time, guys. Here, still, if you have any problem in the editor download, let me know. I will help you there onwards. Okay, right. So now I want to create these HTML pages, right? So where we have to save the file, what is the extension of the file, who will execute your HTML code and all, we will see now, right? First of all, let me save the file with an extension called .html is the extension, or we can use .html also. Both extensions we can use HTML or HTML. So whatever the extension you can want, you can use it, no problem. Both will be works for you properly, right? And file you can save anywhere in your computer, no problem. But just now I created one folder in your for your class, right? I will save all the files in that particular location. This is exactly right. So let us go for HTML open, HTML close. Remember, do you know coding standards? How can we write the code? Okay, let me save the file first of all into the following location. Just now I created a folder for you, Teja folder. Inside ATM UI HTML. Inside of it, I'm saving a file with a name called welcome.html is the file name. Welcome.html is the file name. Now you can go and check this in the folder. There is a file with a name called welcome.html. File is created with a browser icon. By default, I am using Chrome browser. That's why it is coming as a Chrome icon. No worries about it. So this is the HTML folder. We have a file inside of it. But did you write anything inside of it? No, we didn't write anything. Now you can go there. Now I'm saying you the way of writing the code. Do you know what is a way of writing code? First of all, standards are very very important. Whether you are learning the subject or not, that is a secondary. That is secondary. The primary thing is the coding standards. The way of writing code is the primary thing in every company. Keep it in mind. Whatever the code you are writing, that should be proper, that should be structured away, so otherwise no one can look your code seriously. Because right now our HTML sessions, we may write 10 to 15 lines of code only, but whenever you are in real time, you may write 1,000 number of lines of code. But at that point of time, your code should be organized, your code should be like maintained as a tree structure. So you have to follow those guidelines properly in every. So if you don't know, habituate now onwards, so that it is going to be helpful a lot. See, generally in our college days, how we written, I also, not only you, I also written the same way. You can see this is the way of writing code. Actually, HTML open, try to see the difference. Head tag open. Now you can write the title tag open. I'm writing welcome to HTML something. I'm writing close title tag. After that, head tag close. This is the one by one we are writing, actually one by one, line by line. Body tag open. In the body tag, there is no indentations and there is no spaces and all. We are writing something like this. HTML tag open, H1 tag close. This is going to be body tag open, body tag close, and HTML tag close. We written this code. But is this code is okay, 8 lines, this is we written, so we can understand what is head, what is inside of it, and everything we can understand. But the problem is when we are writing at least real time, in the sense, definitely we will write 100, 200, 300 number of lines of code we will write. But don't worry, I want to tell you one more thing. Some people having fear by seeing the number of lines of code. Don't worry, it is very very easy. Coding is very easy. Why we are having fear? We don't know how to write the code, that's why we are having fear. I will tell you how to write the code as well. No need to worry about it. Right now you can see, this is exactly we're having. I'm removing it. This is not the way of writing the code. First try to learn coding standards properly, then we can learn the subject. Okay, right. Now you can see I'm removing this, okay, because this is not a good standard of writing the code. Now onwards, you need to habituate the coding standards. First thing that is important. Later you can practice the subject. No need to worry about it. Okay. Right now you can see this is I written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like I written. Now you can see I am writing now. HTML tag open. Immediately close the HTML. This is good standard. But earlier what happened, I written the first line. After writing 7 lines, I closed the HTML tag. But this time what I'm doing, did you see? Yeah, HTML tag open, HTML tag close. Now you can come down, come to the tag middle, hit enter, press one tab, indentation tab. I'm just pressing one tab. Head tag open, head tag close. Again I'm opening the tag, I'm closing the tag. Now can you see earlier how I written, now how I am writing? Now inside of it, one tab again. So title tag open, title tag close. Now can we see how we are writing? The code should looks properly. Exactly. Welcome to HTML. Okay, head is completed. Now I'm coming to the body. Let us open body tag open. Immediately close the body tag. This is very, very important. Now you can come down. Now I'm going to take H1 tag open, H1 tag close. Now here you are writing something. Anything you're writing, first open and close it and go to the middle and write something. So again, I'm writing HTML. Now I want to take some paragraph tag. This is a paragraph tag open, paragraph tag close. Let me copy some dummy text from my editor. Right now you can go and paste some dummy code. You can copy from Google also. Okay, whatever it may be, something went wrong. Now you can paste the code here. Can you see? This is our HTML document. How can we run this, sir? Nothing, simply you can go to the location you saved. So this is the file I saved here. Just double click on it. That's all. We don't want to do anything. Can you see? This is the code which is executed on the browser window. Exactly, guys. So this is the basic structure of HTML. We have done so. Right. So here, two major sections are there. Now you can see I'm minimizing. These are the two major sections. Can you see who is the father of head and body? HTML. Or HTML having two children. There are the only two major elements, guys. You cannot get more than two these, right? So you are going to see always either head or body inside the HTML section. Do you have any other tag here inside HTML? No. HTML having two childrens, their head and body. What is the purpose of head and what is the purpose of body? What is the purpose of head tag and what is the purpose of see, I want to tell you one thing. HTML, I told you, is a group of elements or a collection of elements or a collection of tags, whatever it may be. But sir, we are able to see two tags right now on the HTML. One is head and one is body. We have so many elements are there, right, in HTML. Sir, where we have to write the tags? Some of the tags may be in HTML, some of the tags may be in body tag, some of the tags may be in head tag. Definitely. So you need to write, you have to write all the tags in body? No, you're not going to write all HTML tags in body. Some of the tags are suitable for head section and some of the tags are suitable for body section. Exactly. So what are those tags? We will discuss slowly, don't worry. So what are the head tag elements? What are the body tag elements? And what is the purpose of head and what is the purpose of body? You know, normally head is very, very important for us, right? I mean, as a human body, if you can consider, so simply guys, you can say HTML is a human. This HTML contain head, HTML contain body. So you can consider me. So I am Ram. So I have head, I have body. Ram have head and body. If head is not there, body will be there. No, right? Definitely. It is not possible there, right? Maybe you can see, you can consider there is only head, no body. Is it possible to survive a person? It is impossible, right? Now you can go there. I have only body this time. So is it possible to survive? Rami is going to be possible only with the body? No. So remember, we are thinking as a human body should contain human content should a human should contain head and body. If anyone is missing, I think a person is not there. Ram is not there. Both should be there and a person will be there. In the same manner, every HTML, you can see every HTML document should contain two sections. One is head and one is body. Let me show you a small website for you will understand very clearly. Okay, this is the website you are able to see, Visual Studio Code. Now you can see this website is designed and neatly well, right? Can you see? All is well. This is properly aligned, each and every element was properly aligned. It looks very nice. Okay, right, remember I'm pressing F12 in my system, or you can go with the inspect element also, Control Shift I, or you can press F12 also. By pressing F12 also we can get this screen, right? You can click it, inspect. Now you are going to get the inspect element like this. Okay, now some people may get this as a bottom. To make them side by side, you can see a three dot symbol is there. If you want to make the docker as dock side bottom, yeah, dock side will become bottom. No, you want to make right side, yeah, you can make right side bottom. Dock is going to be right side, something like this, whatever it may be. Can you see? This is your HTML. How many sections are there in the right side? Will you able to see? I think you are able to see. So here I'm having two major sections. Don't worry, lang something class and something else there. It's not a right now we don't worry about those things, right? But try to observe. This is a HTML document. This contain head section. This contain body section. What is the purpose of head section? If remember, guys, simply says if there is no head section, building will be collapsed. Simply says a person will be collapsed. All the elements scattered together, right? Remember the relationship of a head and body. I will show you here. Now you can see, I told you as a human body contains both head and both body. If no one is missing and person is also missing, simply says, right? Now you can see this is body. Now I am removing the body from the DOM. Let me right click on the element. You can make it delete. Where is delete button? Yeah, delete element. What are you able to see on the screen? It was empty now. Nothing was there, nothing was there. That website is empty completely. You are missing the person body. If the person body is not there, how we can identify, right? Definitely. So we understand that there is no body and we are able to see empty on the screen. Okay, let me load it again. If you can refresh again, it will be come back, no need to worry. Right now you can see I'm going to comment this again. Earlier we removed head section from the body, we didn't able to see anything. Now we can see I'm going to Sorry, earlier we removed body section, right? Body section we removed and we didn't see anything. It was an empty screen. Now you can see. Now I am removing head section. Now what happened? You can see. Now I'm going to remove head section, delete element. What are you able to see? Can you tell me on the screen? Is there any good design you are able to see? Nothing, right? So it is all scattered together. These are all the elements and images. They are not at all aligned properly. They are not at all aligned properly. So what happened? You removed the head, so the building was collapsed. Building collapsed. All the bricks scattered together. They are not all together properly aligned. Remember carefully. The building is collapsed completely. If building collapsed, what is the use of it? So generally, is website will look like this? Is this is the way of looking a website? No, right? Definitely, this is not the way. I mean, what you have to understand, head section will play one role, body section will play one role. What are all the output you are able to see in a structured and beautiful manner, that is all managed and controlled by head section only. I mean, in the head section, what we will do, we will write some of the designing code. What is the designing code? You may know about CSS, you may know about scripting technologies, right? JavaScript, jQuery, everything will be kept under head section only. You want to organize your website properly, you want to design your website properly, this is all about your css only. So see, I told you, for constructing a building we need bricks. To make the building beautiful, we need to add some, right? We have to add some paints, right? That is called beautiful designing. So definitely that is called CSS. I mean, HTML tags. See, simply best example I want to tell you guys. Okay, I am carrying a truck of bricks. Okay, now you can see what I'm tell you. Truck of bricks I'm carrying. So by bringing the bricks, I just kept in front of my home. Okay, just kept in front of my home. By seeing the bricks, will the building will be constructed automatically by just seeing the bricks? The bricks lorry, the truck unload the bricks. They are all scattered together. So by seeing the bricks, building will be constructed automatically? No, right? Definitely. So it is 100% not possible. So you have to align the bricks, you have to arrange the bricks properly to construct a wall, right? To construct a wall, definitely who will be helpful for you? So there is some cement is required to arrange the bricks properly. In the same manner, HTML is having collection of elements, a collection of bricks. Simply says, I want to consider every HTML element is one brick or pillar, whatever it may be. Paragraph is one brick, div is one brick, table is one brick, like this I want to consider. So now I want to organize all these bricks in a proper manner by using programmatical, if you can see, CSS. Our real life, you can use the cement to arrange the bricks properly, then only a beautiful wall will be constructed. You have to apply paints also. Yeah, CSS is the paint. CSS is the paint. If you can consider our real life web application, our real life, and if you can consider web application, so real life bricks and cement, in website HTML and CSS, they will all work together to make the website very beautiful. Here also bricks and cement will work together to make a beautiful website, beautiful building, whatever it may be. So in CSS we have paints also, we can apply some paints on the building, so building will looks good. Exactly. Yeah guys, this is what exactly the concept of how, I mean, this is how a web application, I mean, so I will tell you what we are going to write inside the head section. What are the tags available? What are the regular tags? Almost all, there are 6 tags we are going to write in head section. That's all. Your HTML may contain 100 plus tags. Only 6 tags we are going to write in head section, that I will talk about tomorrow. Don't worry about it. What are the tags we are going to write in head section? What is the purpose of the tag also? We should understand what is the purpose of this tag. What is the purpose of this tag? What will be happen if this tag is not there, and everything we will understand. Okay, already what we can write in head section, but what is the purpose of it also we shall have to know, right? When can I take every time title, can I take every time script? So when we need to take script, when we need to take it to style, that we have to discuss in upcoming sessions, guys. I will discuss in tomorrow, don't worry about it. Okay, right. So this is exactly the concept of, just I'm giving a small brief of HTML. Now if you can reload the page, now you can see the page will be aligned all together properly. So if you are just deleting, that is DOM, just we are deleting a visible. So this is by just doing something that is won't delete it from the website. Okay, this is just for our understanding purpose only, just we are here. So what is the purpose of head and body? I'm saying if we can remove HTML, I think nothing will be there, right? So we can remove HTML also by just pressing delete button. I think you can see delete element, everything will be, oh, it is not deleting. Why so? HTML is not deleted, deleted element. I think it won't delete, maybe. I think we can delete this. This is deleted element, yeah, that we can delete. The DOM parent is not deleting, but remaining are going to be deleted in the right by just clicking right click. There is no body, there is no head. Your page is empty now, right? Okay, guys, right. Okay, then fine. So we can see tomorrow. I'm stopping the session for the day. Right, slowly we will increase the time of the session also. Don't worry. So, but just you guys needs to ready and you guys needs to create a file and you have to save the file and you have to try to execute it. But when you are writing the code, follow the coding standard. Habituate now onwards if it is going to be very good for you. Okay, right. Thank you guys. Then any doubts, please carry on.